Mr. Hollywood, and I'm extremely lucky because I'm with two beautiful divas. We've got the one, the only, it's Trish Stratus.
Hello.
Trish, how are we doing today?
Good, Mr. Hollywood, the one and only.
That's right. You look fantastic, by the way. And over here, oh, it's Lita, Amy Dumas. Amy, how are we doing?
I'm great. I liked your Mr. Hollywood.
I like that as well. Good delivery.
I put a
signature.
Yeah, I put a few extra M's in there. It makes me sound like a delicious treat. You know
That's actually what I was actually hungry, so then I was like, must be because of the delicious treat next to me. Right? Yeah.
It's totally what it is. Ladies, I was so excited to chat with you guys because I myself am a huge wrestling fan, and I followed you guys all through the Attitude Era and afterwards. Now, you probably get asked this a lot. I'm going to ask you the same question because you probably have a good answer for it. What's your favorite match?
Oh, well, I have a couple, but since my bestie's here.
What's your normal go-to?
Well, there was one WrestleMania match that I really enjoyed with Mickie James because it was fun because I was a good guy and they booed me, but as a performer, you know, that's kind of a good thing because you're getting a reaction out of them, which is fun, right? But my all-time moment in wrestling was probably when I retired because I got to do it with, you know, Amy and I it was in Toronto, it was my retirement match. I got to get out of the business. No, I'm just kidding. That was bittersweet. But, you know, us working together, we had our careers just paralleled from the very beginning right to the very end. And it was like it was a storybook ending.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was great. And I was there. I was in Air Canada Center.
Input on this moment. So
it was fantastic.
Is that one of your, is it?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was a good one. Chalk it up
like
there.
That one? Yeah.
Now, Lita, I want to talk to you for a second because you, in the ring, were a daredevil. We're talking moonsaults. We're talking hurricane ranas. I think you maybe went through a table once. Most girls I know are afraid of spiders. Have you always been a daredevil?
I've always been of like, don't overthink things. People always like, how do you prepare for this? I'm like, you don't. I mean, you do so that you can be, safe about things, but just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
She said safe because she knew head is going over head. She's on the top of a turnbuckle, but she's safely doing it.
Just pick up the spider before worrying about if it's a Black Widow or whatever.
There you go.
Assume it's a daddy long legs, grab it, get it out of the way.
Are you listening, kids? And Trish, I love you. You say this thing, Stratus faction.
He loves you.
Thank you.
I love you and
second part of the sentence.
I love you and your quotes. You say stratified, stratisfaction.
I tend to use my name in, like this morning I had a nutritious breakfast. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I asked my writers.
Right?
You have a lot you can do with that.
Yeah. Hey, do you have something right?
My writers came up with a couple. I don't know if they're any good, but you can use them. Feel free to use it.
No pressure, but I did an interview the other day, and they sang a whole jingle to me.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it was like, can't get no stratisfaction, a play on, obviously, the Rolling Stones, which I thought was clever, but good words in there, lots of puns, so go.
Here we go.
No pressure.
Not the Stratus Quo.
I like it.
Yeah.
I've actually never used it.
Really?
I've used it.
Excuse me while I check my Facebook Stratus.
So it's good, but I think, the kids have moved on from Facebook.
Yeah. Stratus makes perfect.
I like that. I do make perfect, so that works.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you a mom now?
I am.
Yeah. And how's that going?
It's perfect. It's a Stratus Quo.
It's very satisfying.
It's very satisfying. My baby is denutritious. No, that didn't work.
No.
I failed. It's wonderful. He's amazing. He's 11 months. He's actually made a little cameo yesterday at the booth.
His first signing.
His first signing. So he gets it.
Loving the baby. Okay, and life after WWE. Let's finish it with this. What are you guys up to now? Now, Trish, I know you're in yoga, and Amy, you dabbled a little bit in the music scene, right? You had a punk.
I did some music as well as Trish's the kind of complement to the yoga. I was a kettlebell instructor, so I got certified, and that's a Russian strength training technique. Yeah.
Well, that's cool stuff. And then you are a yoga instructor. You own,
not an instructor. I have a yoga studio. I have in here. You're in Toronto. You can go. Mm-hmm. I have one. The flagship store was in Vaughan Mills, and now that is on camera. He will go to my second location at the Ritz-Carlton Toronto.
I've been trying to stand up straight this whole interview.
Posture was. I was noticing his posture.
Too. Yeah.
It's good. It's very good.
The clean lines in the jacket help.
Yeah.
It's really good. Okay. And one last question: if I, Mr. Hollywood, was to get in the ring. If I was to don the tights, show off the six-pack, give me a finishing move. Every wrestler's got that signature move.
Okay.
What was yours, by the way? Lita, you had the moonsault.
Mm-hmm. Moonsault, twist of fate.
Yeah. etc.,
etc.,
etc.
And Trish, yours was it like a bulldog?
It was a modified bulldog, springboard bulldog's what we like to call it. Stratus Faction is what it's actually named.
In later years, the chick kick.
The chick kick became a very, very dominant force in many of my matches.
Can't mess with it.
Many 3 counts followed that. So for you, what do we think for him?
give me something.
Hollywood. Let's see, Mr. Hollywood.
I think it would be something like the Hollywood Hills, like take him to the hills, and then
I think there's a 2 move.
Okay.
I think he's going to take him. Oh my God, he's going to take him to the Hollywood Hills. Something happens, right? And then,
Okay.
oh my God, and then the finishing is the Hollywood Bowl just happened.
Oh.
Right?
It's a venue in LA, the Hollywood
In
Bowl.
LA.
Yeah.
You're from- Do you know it? Or you're,
Yeah, of course I know it. Hello.
It's Mr. Hollywood. Of course he knows
Okay.
it. I think, does that work? I think that works.
I think that works. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll work on it. I'm picturing
The moves.
Michael
And
Cole
then-
saying it, and then
Yeah, I mean, I think in the delivery, I think it's good. I think we know that's a marketable word. I think that works. Hollywood.
And you can go
works.
into neighborhoods from there, Melrose, Silver Lake, Echo
Yeah,
Park,
just own
and
the whole area.
just
Own the whole area.
expand.
Own the territory, as we like to say in the business. That's what we say in the business. So you've got some work to do, though. Work on your repertoire. We'll meet you for your first match.
I got lots of work to do on my face as well. Botox run out. And I'm Mr. Hollywood, and I'm famous because I want to be.